Hey everyone, RRollergod here. Hold on, I'm trying to get a better angle. Okay, now, today is Wednesday, the 7th. I had the gig on Sunday, guys. I'm sorry my video is late. I've just been very hectic. Finals are coming up, and I've been really busy. But I thought about this. Okay, so I promised you guys a video about how to think going into a really big gig like this. First, let me explain what happened. In the morning, I got there at 10, like I was supposed to, and the band was supposed to be done with sound checks by then. They weren't. They were an hour late, and we actually didn't start the whole gig till noon. The MCs were also an hour late. Maybe 2 hours, actually. No, 1 hour. And yeah, that kind of really screwed me up, because I was going to be playing my first lap at 11, I think, and that never happened. Well, first of all, it got moved back an hour because no one really was there, so they're like, oh, we'll just move everything back an hour. Okay, I agreed to that. And then what happened after that was I never actually played the lap. See, I was going to be playing special laps in between each band when they switch off, and then it'd be band, special lap, song by me, band, special lap, band, special lap. That never happened. The band played during the first lap. I'm like, okay, maybe it'll be right the next time. They weren't. Apparently the sound guys never got the memo, neither did the bands. So I was pretty much the only one that really knew what was going on. So that leaves me with the first lesson when you go into these big gigs. Communication is key. Make sure you talk to everyone, your supervisors, your sound guys, your bands, your everyone that's there. Talk to them, make sure they know what's going on, as well as you. Now, second thing. People won't be dancing at a walkathon. It's a walkathon. They're walking. Now, when you go into it, it sounds really obvious, but I just want to say it. Don't expect people to be dancing. They're going to be walking. If they're bobbing their head, then you're good. You know you're doing your job. That's the only thing I can think of right now. Last thing. Later in the day, a guy came up to me. He was on the staff, and he said, "Hey, Chief, are you playing the right songs? You're supposed to be playing only Christian songs." I'm like, I got these pre-approved by Phil. These should be okay. And he's like, well, you're only supposed to be playing Christian music. I'm like, I'm sorry, but the person who hired me said these songs were okay and I should be playing these. And he says, oh well. And I just moved on with the day. So that's another example. Communication is key, because I don't like it when people come up to me and yell and saying something that's not right. It's just not that fun. Okay, and then I have to address that comment that I saw before, and people were like, how do you treat a gig that has 3,000 people like it has 3 people? Now, I thought about a metaphor of this. Let's say you had a party, and you had to cook for 100-some people. Now, you're getting nervous because you don't think your food's going to taste that great. Because you're cooking for so many people, you're like, oh no, what will I ever do? I thought of it like this. Let's say you had to cook for those 100 people, but then let's say you thought about, oh, I'm only cooking for my family, but it's in really big portions. So then you're going to put more heart and soul into it, and your food will taste good. Same concept here. If you put your heart and soul into it, you can make a gig that's like 10,000 people think, and make it think like you're playing it to yourself in your bedroom. As long as you're happy, and there's people dancing, that's all that matters. But in walkathon, as long as they're bobbing their head, that's good. So, anyway, sorry for this late vid, guys, but that's just a little overview of what happened, problem-wise. So, I'm going to link the other video in the sidebar that way, I think, and you can watch the gig log. So practice and enjoy.